Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to review Gladiator II. I'm so glad you guys voted this up in the community poll because I wasn't entirely excited to see it. To all the Gladiator original fans out there, if you hate this movie, I totally understand you. I get mad when they get Tomb Raider wrong because I'm a passionate woman about it. But I really enjoyed this movie. It made me absolutely giddy. I don't know why, but I just loved it. Maybe it's seeing the strong male characters who are righteous. Like, you put one of those in front of me and I'm just sold. You definitely win me over when you have those elements. I think it was the whole good versus evil and seeing a man really stand up for what is right. I just feel like Hollywood has really beaten down the male character, and I just love to see some strong masculine characters who are doing the right thing and being honorable. I'm not going to give a rundown of the plot. I'm not going to give spoilers. I am just going to talk about what I saw here. I really love going back to this time period. I know some people are like, do we need a Gladiator II movie? I understand that argument, but also we haven't gotten a good Roman or period piece in forever. I feel like Kingdom of Heaven, Troy, and maybe 300 are our last ones. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while, and I particularly love going back to this era. The production value is high in this movie. Ridley Scott knows what he's doing. I'm very impressed with the sets, the scenery, the authenticity. The way it's handled is actually perfection and reminds me of those 90s movies, 2000s, where we were getting some things right, you know? That old feel of a well-done movie, and that's exactly what we got here. I wasn't sure about our lead at first. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe he'll grow. He grew on me very quickly. Even when he gets in there and he has to battle someone, he says, come on, brother, let's not be the amusement for these people. You know, he's not easily bullied. Just displaying that strength and going, no, I'm not going to bend for you. You don't get to tell me what to do. I don't care if you're the king, the queen, or you could kill me in an instant. Even Denzel Washington's character tries to push him around. He's just not having it. And I love to see that kind of strength and resolve. Mescal was a great lead in this. And Pedro Pascal. These two were awesome, even having them pitted against each other. I really like the dynamics between these characters. I always enjoy Joseph Quinn because he brings this strength. It's like when an actor walks in and you know they just know what they're doing. Everyone in the cast did a very nice job. I didn't see any ill performances here. Of course, Denzel Washington is consistently and always amazing. He looks like he had a lot of fun with this role. And I was actually surprised with his character. You know, a lot of characters in this movie have some changes or some veils lifted from them. I also like that this movie delves into being wronged and hatred, but also forgiveness, and I think it's a really cool message. I was very impressed with some of these scenes and the actions taken by our lead. That's what was winning me over ultimately. I think the fight scenes in this movie are so well done. I didn't find any of them boring. I was very on the edge of my seat in a lot of them. I think that the suspense was there. Honestly, I felt like they were some of the best fights that I've seen in a while for a movie. This is admittedly, you will have to suspend your belief for this movie. There are historical inaccuracies and a few moments where you're like, okay, we're going the whimsical route with this movie. I can see from the monkeys and the sharks. I know everybody's talking about it. Like, it didn't bother me. I went ahead and adopted that. Okay, we're in a whimsical-ish era here where we have these monkeys and sharks that could never get into a coliseum. It's okay. Like, I still enjoyed it. I would say that maybe that shark scene I would have taken out. But hey, it didn't bother me. I'm not that harsh on it. Connie Nielsen's character is great in this. I don't remember her from the original, but I really like how they tied all this in. And I very much think they did some interesting and cool plot twists in this. I was like, ooh, wow. That is quite interesting. This is quite the predicament. I really enjoyed the suspense and the depth and the tension of that. Also, the redeeming moments of those situations really appealed to me. Yes, it may be a copy of Gladiator during the first part, but those are some of the things that made Gladiator great. I like to see things that are really portrayed as truly evil or corrupt being overturned. It does make me pretty happy as a viewer, so I walked out of there with the biggest smile on my face. I literally wanted to clap. The thing that I love the most is that our character held honor in situations, even in the midst of his hatred. It was pretty cool. So I think you have to look at this movie for what it is and just kind of enjoy the ride. But also, if you're a huge fan of Gladiator, you have every right to hate it. If you don't like it or it bothers you, I so respect it because you are a longtime Gladiator fan. I get it. For me, I really enjoyed this movie. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for voting up Gladiator in the poll, and I will see you guys in the next one.